My name is Laure Prouvost. I'm an artist who just respond to spaces and places and situations. I'm from France, but moved around. The show is really about how can the show could embrace you, can the show connect from one side of the world to the other, can we not, the tendency has been to, of course, turn local, and there's good in it, but also how to stay really connected with everything, good and bad, and support structure, and not closing ourselves. I mean, the local is a different thing, but the danger sometimes with a pandemic like this, we narrow mind, we narrow our spirit. So I'm going to take you through the show now. So you come in through this little white curtain that sort of, it's protective, it's playing a bit on the idea of the mask. We've been hiding, we can't see so well, we can't see so well into the future, or, you know, like the pandemic is just hidden, makes the future quite hard to perceive or see through. So you come in this little curtain with a little door, and you can choose left or right, the dark or the light, you know, and that's really open. And I wanted that possibility of picking your way you enter the show. And then you come in this first room, which is very much the room of. It's the new commission, so it's a piece that really was made for the museum, for Charlottenborg with Henrietta, and it really came out of this discussion we had. So it was about, can we make a piece that embraces you, that holds you, that makes you free from the weight of all these months and the weight of what we've lived, and at the same time there's this lightness of being somewhere else above it all, and having a kind of bird-eye view on the situation, and having different perspective on what we are. And that really happened after I took a plane in November, and this feeling of levitating, what human manage with planes to do, and being able to see things from above. It's just, I was like, ah. And you walk through, and there you'll enter this piece called Swallow, which is a piece I made a few years ago out of a residency called the Max Mara Prize. It's a prize for women artists that was given to me by the Whitechapel Gallery and the Marometti Foundation. And it was 6 months in Italy, and I looked at it very much as this idea of the Grand Tour, a Nordic artist, a Flemish artist who goes to Italy and want to see what she wants to see, or what he wants to see. And here I just wanted to pick just a very sensual, you know, you don't see the motorway where I film next to the fountains, or you don't hear it, you're in a complete bubble of senses. Some figs are kissing boobs, you walk on raspberries, there's fishes eating raspberries, it's very sensual, and that was the idea a bit. Can you translate something which is very abstract, it's purely a feeling, and that's, you'll see through a lot of the work, it's about translation of emotion through different media. The media translate into each other, and that's part of the work in general. And you from this swallowing video, you slowly enter through a trompe-l'oeil into the tapestry my grandma made, and it's into a tunnel towards darkness, where it tells you a lot of these flashes of histories. My granddad has been lost in a tunnel for a long time now. It was his last conceptual piece was to dig a tunnel to go to Africa, and it's been years we haven't heard from him, and it's about his narrative and this idea of where are we digging towards, or where are we going, and this little galactical object that floats. And as you enter the next room, you enter into End of History, which is really a piece that I produced for the Serpentine Gallery around the artist John Latham, which was an artist I assisted, kind of a conceptual granddad to me, whose work is very cosmic, scientific, deep, intense, seeing at everything as a big picture. And I wanted to enter his work from the domestic, from the little pictures, for the things we did together. So the stew he would do every day, just adding a few carrots, the same stew, so it's memories, but flashes. It's lights on glass object mostly, because he also worked a lot with glass, which he called God himself. It's transparency that you could touch. So that's about 10-minute piece, and then you'll enter into the last room, which is called Into All, and that's a video, about 10 minutes. I'm trying to enter my granddad's mind, his subconscious. Why was he digging a tunnel? Where did he want to go? What was he searching? And what was his desire? And was it desire to arrive somewhere sensual, to somewhere free from everything? So it's really about this going deep, 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 and then you arrive. And so, and I also took the sensation of insect, a cocoon. It was all winter, waiting, slowly getting ready, and then comes out. It swallows, eats everything. Just consume this, consume that. It's like feeding from everything it can find, and slowly he's consumed himself. You're all consumed, exhausted. And the images burn, like kind of into the screen, and then you're invited to leave or carry on this circle of life that takes you around these rooms.